안녕하세요 여러분, Tabak's official 합니다. Today we're going to actually be doing something very exciting. We're actually going to be eating patjuk. This is actually going to be a mukbang with this patjuk I have right here. And before I begin, I'll give you guys a better look. Here's how it is, and it is actually a sweet red bean porridge. So yes, now let's begin. And here, actually I got some sugar because normally in Korea, like, they give you sugar on the side so that you can sweeten it if you'd like. And then here I got some water, of course. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to actually try it without the sugar so you guys can see, like, my reaction when it's plain. I actually like it when it's plain, although normally I have it plain, but this time I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit and add some sugar. Now I'm going to just add a little bit because a little bit can go a long way. So I just put this much, this little bit. I hope you can see it before it gets absorbed. So now I'm going to mix it. And I'm actually eating this porridge because it's actually going to be Dongjitnal, which is actually the winter solstice. And this year, if I'm not wrong, the winter solstice is actually going to be on Sunday, December 22nd. Right? It's the 22nd, I believe. Now here I mixed it, and I'm going to see if it had enough sugar. I'm going to add just like a little bit, just for good measure. Okay, I added about like a third of the amount I added last time, so it's like a little bit less. This time, it tasted much better. And in my opinion, if you actually choose to have it with sugar, it'll be sort of more like a dessert. This is super good, and I highly recommend that you guys could try to make this. And also, like, another thing, like a fun fact about this porridge is that a lot of times in Korea, they actually put bowls outside of their house, or like the sweet red beans, they like spread it around as well, or they'd like sort of like smear it like on their door because it actually symbolizes good luck, and then it also helps get rid of the evil spirits. So if you're like concerned about like the evil spirits or anything, then like I highly recommend you guys do this. And also this is actually shared a lot amongst families. And then the patjuk I made today is actually just the sweet red beans with the water, and I just like sort of mashed them to make it sort of like a puree, although I did save some beans on the side so that they could be whole. So if I could find one, I believe there's a couple right here, but I'm not sure if you can see it because of the color. There are some, well, there's one right here on the corner of the spoon, and here it is. It's actually a whole one that didn't get mashed. Now I'm going to eat a little bit more. I actually really enjoy this porridge, especially since I don't get to make it that often, since it's sort of like time consuming. Only the part that is actually time consuming is just like preparing the beans and like cooking them, of course, because it took me about close to 3 hours, and that was like a long wait. And a fun story I was reading was actually a story from Mangchi, and she was saying that when she was living in Korea and her children were young, she had said that she would actually send her children out like to go give out some of this patjuk. Well, it was a different kind of patjuk, but anyways, to give out some patjuk to the neighbors and stuff, because in Korea, like, that's what they do during Dongjitnal for like the winter solstice. They actually exchange patjuks like of different variations. Like last year I made one. It was a patgalguksu, which was actually a sweet red bean porridge, although it had hand-torn noodles in it. So that was actually super good as well. Although this year I decided to actually switch it up and make this kind. If you guys like sort of like savory things and sort of like salty, then you guys would like it without sugar. Although if you guys are someone who likes sugar, then it would be better if you added sugar. But it all depends on what you like, you know? are you guys going to celebrate the winter solstice this year, Dongjitnal? Or are you not? Like, let me know down in the comments below. Also, have you guys ever tried Patjuk before? Or are you guys going to make it? That would actually be really fun to know. And I like how the texture, how it's smooth, although like with certain bites you actually get to get like the whole beans, and that is actually like really cool. Because it's like something new, like normally you don't really get that experience with like certain porridges. Now, this is actually very delicious, and I hope you guys could get a chance to try it, or make it, or both. And then also, I highly recommend you guys could share it with your friends and family, because that would be super amazing, and that is also like what this porridge like sort of meant for, like to share. And I'm excited because after I'm done filming this, I'm actually going to share this with a couple of my friends and some of my family members that I have with me here. And this was actually pretty fun, and I'm very excited to get to celebrate Dongjitnal with all my friends and family, and also with you guys, my amazing viewers and subscribers, and I would like to thank you guys once again. Now anyways, that is all for this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it because I really enjoyed it as well. So, I will let you guys go now. Bye everybody, see you next time. Annyeong, happy Dongjitnal!